come back later, finish burning out these nests.
I don't know, we're going like a couple meters a second, I would imagine. I mean, I could probably do that math to see how fast I am going, but...
We'll let Alex do it.
Yeah. Oh, Alex, in the comments.
Write down how fast we're going.
Yeah. Back when I was in the tunnel, like, maybe calculate how fast I was going. We'll work out this problem for Tim. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going that fast.
But that counted going down pretty quick.
Yeah. Like, now it's... That was worth it. Come on.
Do it again.
Oh.
Come on.
Damn it.
Alright. I mean, it's probably better for the integrity of the bike to not run them over, but it is funny as shit.
I'll burn through the metal scraps and repair my bike as needed, but I definitely do love to crush a foe now and then.
It's just as satisfying here as it was like when we played PUBG.
It's like we got the volume down really low, but I could still hear that crunch.
Yep, the bone shattering.
Yep.
It's just like when we drove the Jeeps in PUBG and we accidentally run somebody over because we go through a bush or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one video where we found that guy running from the blue zone. Yeah. Yep. Guy in front, shoot him. I'm not gonna shoot him. Why not? Watch this. Crunch.
I don't know if you know this, but you can just run people over.
Yep. Next on Man vs. Car.
It's a man versus a regular old car.
Open up. I've seen around.
The cars always win.
Cars always win. Who would watch this? What the? That's not safe.
I was like, was that dude just shooting at a target like a foot in front of him?
Across the path.
The path that you're riding on?
Fucking dink.
I'm like, it'd be better if he was just like flipping you off while shooting it one-handed.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Cross this, bitch.
Hey, why don't you do it with a blindfold on next time?
I want you to spin around 3 times in a circle, blindfolded. Here's a gun, and start shooting at where you think the target is.
It'd be really gross if this is where you turned in your zombie ears.
Yeah, right. Here's the ears.
Here's the ears. This is what we eat.
Yum yum.
In the zompocalypse.
You barbecue the grossness out of it. It's like, what? No.
Yeah. It makes me wonder too, because I'm like, because they got the stand in these camps where like all it is. Here it is. It's the person. It's the bounty table. All they do is collect ears from the zombies and give you some sort of currency for it. It's just like, thanks, and it's just like this is your profession now. This is what you're doing.
This is your shop. This is what. Okay.
All right.
My thing is, where does he get the currency from?
So what is the currency?
Because he like, we'll get to that later. Like,
it's just just like I'll note it on your tab or something. I'm not sure.
Right. I mean, I realize that some of these folks in the apocalypse are going to be pretty decent people who just want to see more, zombies dead, whatever.
Yep.
And so they're going to reward people with that ideal, like, oh, you have ears, you've killed 20 zombies, that's great. But there has to be some sort of, like, supply for the award, you know what I mean? So, like, he has to get, like, in this case, the currency, he has to get it from somewhere to supply it to you as a reward for collecting zombie ears. So, like, is he turning around and selling the zombie ears to somebody and getting the currency? Like, what the fuck?
I have no idea. And, like,
there's a dude in the background, like, dehydrating zombie ears and turning them into, like, potato chips and shit.
Yeah, some sort of jerky. And then there's the big question, like, which ones do you accept, left or right?
Oh, yeah. Is the left worth more? Is the right worth more?
Well,
like,
no, because you can only accept one. You don't want to,
corner the market.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want people like doubling up their pay just because they took the time to harvest both ears off a zombie.
Right.
Which I find it hard to believe that zombies would have ears at this point, but they're more like
Yeah, because yours are mostly cartilage.
That's
so
the
those would
thing,
just
like-
rot off too.
These are more like, they act more like vampires than zombies. They're just like freaky, mindless vampire.
Like 30 Days of Night vampire, but less smart.
I was gonna say, like, with no intelligence.
Well, they still have like the pack mentality too. Like, you remember the level that I did with the gas station where we got swarmed?
Yes.
Yeah, like they still have that weird pack mentality and everything else.
Yep. I see a lot. I've seen lots of videos because I follow Ben Studios
Okay.
on Twitter, because their Twitter's fucking fantastic. They're really nice and really appreciative of their fan base. But like, I see people like adding them all the time. Like, check this out. Like,
How's it going?
I killed 75 freakers in like 30 seconds or something.
Yep.
And it's like some elaborate system where like they go circle a horde with like with their motorcycle, and they'll bring them back to like some sort of trap that they divulged, and then they have like 5 Molotov cocktails that they're just hucking into this giant horde. It's like, good lord, must be rich in ears.
Yeah, rich in ears.
That's the pile of freakers that they killed.
Well, I guess in this, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember, like, when I played the beginning of this, but I don't think they knew what they were. Or did they actually determine that they were a type of zombie?
No, there's never been like a definitive thing as far as what they are. Hello, friend.
Oh.
But no, they've never said like, yeah, they're zombies, and it's like, come on, dude, get off the road.
See, this is why I fucking hate deer.
It's,
Dumb pieces of
don't
shit.
get Tim. Like, yeah, Tim wouldn't have stopped.
I would have aimed for it.
He
just
would have
swarmed.
aimed
I
for
would've-
him, be like, 10 points.
Yep, I would have like taken the deer meat, gave it to some family, saved some lives, like moved on with my day.
That's true.
At the cost of
I mean,
one
you
fucking
can
deer.
do the deer hunting. You can hunt animals in this game and give the meat to the kitchen for, I assume, more
Ears
invisible currency.
and ears. This reminds me of the Rick and Morty episode.
Which one?
This costs 25 schmeckles.
Schmeckles.
It's like, what is that? A lot? Is that a little? I don't know what that is.
It's just the Adventures of Steely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
15 grapples.
we got 50. We got plastic, crumpled up plastic cups. That's 8.5 ruples.
Yeah. What is the scoring system that you have there, Mr. Steely?
Does this thing see me? I'm not taking.
Is that a wolf?
There's an arrow in it. It's still so friendly. All
Aw.
right. It's just,
You should
yeah.
have tried to pet it.
No, I'm not petting the wolf. I'm pretty sure, like, can you pet the wolf? There's a can you pet the wolf Twitter account, and you cannot pet the wolf in this game.
You didn't even look. You don't even know that for sure.
Oh, there is not. As far as I know, there is not a can you pet the wolf
Well,
Twitter account.
there is one where you can pet the dog.
Yes.
Most-
Did you see their? Have you seen their latest post? Did I link that to you at all? Okay.
Not yet, no.
Their latest tweet was Can you pet the dog Twitter account was from the Silent Hill game.
Oh.
And it's just a picture of him, person by the doghouse, and saying, it's a doghouse. Good thing there's no dogs nearby. And off to the right, there's a dog leaping at your head. And the tweet was, I don't think you could pet the dog in Silent Hill.
I was gonna say, Melissa posts that every once in a while. She's a pretty big fan of Can You Pet the Dog.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
I think she doesn't post it a lot, but I think the last one she posted, she said, I'm gonna live my gamer lifestyle based off of if I can pet the dog or not, or something like that.
So she's probably gonna play Far Cry 6 because apparently you can pet the alligator.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking forward to that too, by the way. I hope that's co-op again.
Yeah, because Far Cry 5 was.
I hadn't played a single Far Cry game ever. What the
And drifters and raiders.
This
Shit,
is no good.
I was like, what are you doing down there?
Nothing good.
Well, it's definitely doing nothing now.
Fucking love the crossbow
We'll see.
for reasons I've already touched on.
Okay.
Oh, it's too late.
Well, mug the guy first, and then release him.
Yep.
That's in the appropriate order.
I mean, priorities.
well, she looked like she's been dead a little bit at least.
Well, yeah, there's no amount of CPR that I could do to bring that back.
That corpse back.
Yep.
You want to die out here? No.
Would you like to go to a camp? It was always the hard choice too, because like both camps like definitely have their flaws. You look like you have a nice strong back. Have fun at the hot springs.
Yeah, because isn't that the working camp or whatever?
That's the work camp where they like need ditches and stuff for irrigation and blah blah blah. But no, Far Cry. Never played a Far Cry game at all. Had zero interest until Far Cry Primal came out.
Fuck.
I don't know. I just kicked it. And then it was single player, so it's like I don't need another single player game. But then 5 came out, and you guys wanted to play it, and it was co-op campaign.
Yeah, Alex actually picked it up for me. He told me it was co-op campaign. It was only the sad part is it was only co-op campaign for 2 people.
Yeah.
So we swapped out every once in a while playing with each other.
Yep.
But no, that was fun. I think he ended up picking it up for me at the time. But yeah, we put a lot of time into that. I actually made the most American person on the planet in there, and I hope to bring that back in Far Cry 6.
Did you have a name for your American Patriot?
No.
Okay.
No, but he had like, what was it? He had a tank top that was the American flag.
A mullet.
A mullet, like a huge like mustache.
Mustache of mustaches.
And he's like super fat and
you did make him as big as you could.
Yep, I think he had like American shorts, like American flag shorts, and like huge like sunglasses and like a dumb hat.
Big
like,
mirrored sunglasses.
Yep, and then every gun he had like the American flag on it. Like I made him the most American thing, and then I would just rush into like towns in like populated with whomever the enemy was, just like with a minigun. I just laid waste to them.
Yeah, it was like he was the love child of diabetes and patriotism.
Here to spread freedom.
He was born with itchy freedom.
The only treatment to it is killing.
And topical ointment.
Little aloe vera juice.
I am unclear as.
Yeah, like it looks like you're.
I hear something. Oh. Yep. I thought that looked like people are.
That is a fucking laser, dude. The laser alone could kill you.
Yeah, I am.
Look at that fucking thing. Like, dude, what are you aiming? Are you aiming at planets? What the fuck are you doing?
The fucking golden eye laser.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There is no reason, like, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a laser in the daytime.
I'm heavily outgunned here, I think.
St. John out.
Maybe.
I also really like that it's a minor detail of this game, but it really adds to the immersion, because I get annoyed in a game where like you have a triggered set of dialogue that happens, and it doesn't match with what's going on the screen all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, because like you'll be having like conversation, story, dialogue, and while you're being eaten by a bear or some shit.
Yeah. The bear's chomping and you'll be like, hey, did you happen to go find that person for the camp? And you're like, oh, no. Hey, we got
God. Oh, I stabbed him in the spine. No, but in this game, like, if you're having story dialogue or something and you come across enemies, he's like, I'm going to have to get back to you. Like, the conversation cuts out.
Yep.
And then it resumes back up once you're away out of danger, which I really like. So it's not like you're fighting like a zombie who's like tackled you, and it's just like, would you like to come to the hot springs and have tea?
Yeah, I'll be there in just a minute. Like, not a problem. Chomp, chomp,
chomp, chomp, chomp. Like eating my fucking fingers. Like chomp, chomp. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always hate. Assassin's Creed was like that.
Oh
God, like that was. Now that you mention it, yeah, that's really annoying because Assassin's Creed was huge into that, where you're just having these like, and granted, okay, fine, they can explain it away because you're always you're living out a memory, you know what I mean? So like it's It's not like real life at the moment kind of thing or whatever. What the fuck?
I was touching him.
The dude's like, I don't know what the fuck is here.
I was like, I wanted to execute him, but it wouldn't let me. So my next silent weapon is pickaxe. But yeah, like I was reading something from GameSpot the other day, and they were talking about the Assassin's Creed game. They're like, Assassin's Creed needs an overhaul. They need to dump a bunch of systems out of their fucking game.
Yeah,
I was like,
ships.
fucking
Every ship.
Well, like
Every boat, every ship, anything with water.
any system you could think of that's come out in like the last 10 years, like Assassin's Creed has tried to shoehorn it into their fucking game.
I'm surprised
Like-
they haven't done like loot boxes yet.
Like
That's like next on their list, I bet.
like management started managing other assassins, and I cannot believe I am not discovered yet.
I can't.
I have
either.
murdered
This is-
2 people with a fucking axe.
And the sniper dude has literally made eye contact with you.
But yeah, like ever like resource management, team management, boating, hunting, like exploration, finding like dolls or whatever the shit, like all these little things. It's just like the game is too much.
Yeah, so
Remember the first 2 games when you just killed some dudes because you were told to?
Yeah.
That's great.
I loved the Assassin's Creed 2, like the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah.
That whole thing. And even though they introduced, which I will get to this rant in a minute, but like they
have time for rants.
like they introduced the they introduced a lot of different stuff in there, like different mechanics in terms of like missions. So like you had to listen in, you had to follow people, you had to build connections with these guilds and stuff that you couldn't do in the first game, which I thought was great because you could actually go and proceed how you wanted to. Like there were some missions that I went in as mega tank. Like I went in there, I had a mace in my hand. I'm like, I'm gonna kill every fucking person in this building. Like I don't care what they've done, where they came from, or where they're going. And then there's a lot of other times where I was just like, nope, I'm gonna sneak in the front with like some hookers and like go have fun. Like that's what I'm gonna do, you know?
Sure.
Like, and I loved it. Like that was great. And then, like you said, it like Assassin's 3 came out, and that was just way too much. You had to, God, you had to hunt. You had to learn sailing. You had to get factions and do all this other garbage, which was just annoying. And then I did it just because I still really had a big love for the series and stuff. Well, then they came out with Assassin's Creed.
Ow!
Dude, that dude does not want to go down.
Yeah, that's just like I kept hitting him like not properly. Ouch.
Oh. Yes. Jesus.
Oh, I broke the pickaxe and stuck the broken shaft in his neck.
Holy shit.
Oh, fight me. Fight me.
Fight me. I'm the most hardcore person in this camp.
Ooh. Good thing you can't reach out that window.
Yeah, God forbid.
I know you can't.
Is that a grenade? Are you gonna throw a grenade? A Molotov? Frag grenade? Yup.
Maybe.
He shot at it! Fucking idiot! Dude, you've been hit in the neck like 3 times. You need to just go down.
That's adrenaline. They got 8 or 9 seconds till they pour enough blood out their holes. New holes, anyway.
New holes, yep. The newly added holes.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
I
How
did
are
not
you-
even see him there. see them.
Still got all my
Stuff and things. I wanted your stuff. Now I have your stuff.
And things.
Return the tire iron as proof of the kill.
Really, the tire iron is what's gonna prove it? Okay.
Apparently.
Anyway, so like, going back to my rant about the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Oh yeah, by all means.
So the fourth one, like you said, added too much, and what killed me was the fact that that whole game felt like it was just sailing all the time. Boats, boats and boats.
Wait,
boats.
which game?
4.
4.
With
Black Flag.
Black Flag, yeah.
Yep.
So 3 introduced boats, and apparently people were just losing their minds over a boat. And then now
Orgasm over
they
boats.
created Assassin's Creed the boat. And I hated it. So now going back to what you said about the assassin's management, where you had that, I liked and I hated it. So I liked it because it felt like you were building up like a society, because it went along with like rebuilding the town you were in, and like helping the people and doing what the assassins really were supposed to be doing in that franchise, you know?
Yep.
So it felt really good. It felt like you were actually doing a big turning point against the Templars.
Yep. Plus, they were the AI people that you built up like helped you in missions.
Yeah, and you could...
it was in my mind one step closer to getting a multiplayer online co-op story mode for Assassin's Creed, which I still don't fucking have.
Yep. 9 games later, we still don't have it. So like we're
not going to talk about Unity.
That
we're not.
Unity doesn't exist.
No.
So like they went through all that trouble of creating that.
That's swing and a miss.
Who are you and why are you here? Did they notice you? Okay.
Ow.
Apparently. Well, it doesn't matter. Dude, God, Jesus. Like, oh yeah, you dodge now. Fuck you.
There, dodge that.
Hey.
What the? You down on the ground? Oh, you a-hole. Oh, there's lots of people downstairs. They are
Pissed.
mad.
They are mad as shit.
All right, coming down. Not in peace. In 1 sec, I've got a body to loot. Bandage inventory. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll use a bandage.
Yeah. So the part I don't like about...
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
Anybody else want some?
Yeah, apparently that guy.
Yeah, I keep shooting the floor. Ooh.
Ooh. Man, some of these guns are so tempting, but the AK I feel like is still like the best.
It's a good balance weapon for me, because it's just like if I have to panic shoot, I can, but like I can really control the spread.
Right. Where the
Sorry, dude. Those were all like at belt level.
Yeah.
I don't try to do that, but you were moving around a lot. All right, so Assassin's Creed.
Yep. I think I paused that because I wanted you to focus on this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was definitely focused.
I don't think any of us expected all of that to come about after you just murdered the camp to get up there.
Well, yeah, it's just like, where did they come from? Camp 2? Were they all in the bathroom? I don't know.
Like, alright, it's noon, it's time for everybody to go take a shit.
Shift change.
Yep, shift change. Oh, you thinking about trying it for a little bit? Yeah, I didn't think so. So they...
You know what the sad part is? Like, I couldn't even give it a try, and my AK has like 8 bullets left.
The
If I have to do something with ammo, it's gonna be a rifle.
right.
Wait a minute. This also has 3 bullets left.
I have 22 rounds.
Apparently, I found.
Another AK.
Yeah.
I combined the ammo.
Why didn't I combine the ammo like when I ran? Oh, never mind. Okay, so it has 22 in it now.
Ah, got it.
I have 0 spare. All
Yeah.
right. I thought I was out of ammo there for a second.
Right. So the Assassin's Creed assassin management system I hated because they made it completely pointless towards the end of the game. Not pointless in terms of its mechanic, because it still did what it was supposed to do, but it added nothing to the story. And then they made it seem like the Templars were such a huge tyrant that even though you had spent all that time building everything up, they're like, fuck you.
Fuck
It's gone.
you.
It's gone now.
Yep.
And then you go into the next game thinking that, okay, the assassins have built up some sort of like secret society and whatever else to kind of combat the other secret society. And then you get to the next game and it's just like, what are assassins? Like,
What
that's-
are there's assassins? This is America.
yeah, America, Civil War and shit. So
Revolutionary.
whatever. It all blurs the same to me.
No, I'm killing redcoats.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Definitely something blew up in the background.
Sabotage the bike, but I think the bike's for. Ooh, yeah.
Yep. Taking a page out of my book for that.
Yep.
Wham.
There we go. Come on. Stuff.
It's a real shame too because I've heard that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is supposed to be really good. And same
I've heard-
thing with what was that one where
Origins.
Origins, because that's where he's in Egypt, right?
Egypt, yeah.
Rome one looked dumb. You had to pick a side or some shit. I'm like, no, fuck that.
In
But-
Rome?
No. Yeah, it was in Rome. You had to pick like the Greeks or
Oh,
something.
Odyssey.
That was it, Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah, that one looked dumb as shit.
Um,
The one
yeah,
in
I wanted
Egypt?
it to be good, but I was like, no. And then I was thinking about Origins. I was thinking about giving, the series another try. Oh, these guys are coming in because they smell bodies. So I was thinking about giving Origins a try, and I looked at several videos, and the last video I looked at was you using some sort of hawk to scope out an area.
Oh yeah.
And it brought you back information about where your enemies were, and it did the map thing for you via the hawk. As if the hawk came back and gave you a detailed essay about the environment.
Here's my thesis on where all your enemies are and what they're up to right now.
And I shook my finger at the video and I said, no, fuck you. I'm not using your fucking hawk.
Yeah, and then I've seen a couple videos on Valhalla, and it looks like they're actually trying to revive, make a very serious attempt at reviving the series.
That's good.
And so it looked pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still not convinced. But it definitely looks good.
Yeah.
Like in terms of that. I mean, if there was ever a game I was going to pick up again, out of the entirety of the Assassin's Creed series, it'd probably be Valhalla.
Yeah. I'm lusting for anything like Nordic. Dealing with that mythology and that area. I just love it. I want to have more games that
Correlate with that a lot.
correlate with that, but just I don't have a lot at the moment, and I wouldn't mind playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla if it's like a serious attempt at the game. One of my other nitpicks that I'll say about the Assassin's Creed series is the story outside of the main game, where you're in the present.
Yeah, where are they going with that? Like,
That needed to fucking end after 3 games and start with somebody new. Because by Assassin's Creed 3, after 3, I didn't care anymore. We're what, 4 games in? I didn't care about his story anymore because it was going so fucking slowly.
yeah, I do agree with that, and I feel like I don't even remember what his name was. I don't care what his name is. I felt like after the 3rd game, when they went through that motion, went through all the motions of everything, and really digging and really digging into the lore of religion and everything else in regards to everything that happened in Italy or Florence or whatever, and then they just kind of ended it. They're just whatever, here's your next game. It's still Desmond. That's his name. Desmond. Yep. So
Good memory.
It's Desmond is still running through the friggin' Animus, and now he's in Assassin's Creed 3, like whatever.
Yeah, 3. He spent all of 3 hiding in a cave, building up the cave to like use their portable animus that they stole. Mm-hmm. And it's just a fucking A.
I just want to ride my bike.
Just fucking like what. I just go back to like my SmackDown and Raw days. Be like, gore, gore.
Yeah,
come
so like,
on.
I thought for sure the Assassin's Creed series was gonna go one of two ways. It was gonna go.
Sorry.
There you go. I'm dying.
Be okay. I'll die out here. Look, there's a camp.
I think I have pneumonia.
Dying of hypothermia.
Ugh. Oh God, go to the hot springs and leave me alone.
Find a Salome hot spring.
Ugh.
So I thought the Assassin's Creed series was gonna go one of two ways. One, when 3 ended, it was gonna take place in the present with Desmond, because he's like, because the whole point in the beginning of 2 was like, we're gonna send you back. You're gonna learn all of the old school attempts to do everything because they apply to now. You're gonna get the information we need on the Templars, and then we're gonna go fight them. Like that was like the big.
Oh, that was the lie you were told.
Yeah, and then it got to the end, and he's just like oranges. It's like cool. Like
I like oranges.
it's just like this is information I didn't need about
Tim
you.
may need to play the first game again.
Just like I don't know, like it didn't go anywhere because I thought for sure it was gonna like transition to the point where it's like, okay, Desmond is now the new assassin, and now he's gonna try and build up the assassin like deal in the future.
Yep.
You know, in the present day, or sorry, not future, but present day, and then kind of go from there. Or, like you said, they were gonna swap out, like Desmond was gonna get fucking dome shotted, like because they figured out they're using the Animus incorrectly or some shit, and then they were gonna wheel in Desmond 2 and like start the series with something else.
Well, I mean, think if they tried to do the same thing with a movie. And just ignore all Marvel movies at this point. Because it doesn't go along with my theory. Oh, fucking A.
Oh, run!
Just gonna go this away now.
Yep.
Park my bike over here. But I was just like, are you gonna give a shit about somebody if their story doesn't go anywhere after 6 movies, 7 movies?
Yeah, and it's like
Imagine if Iron Man was in that first cave in the
For
Middle East
3
for
movies.
for 3 fucking movies. Would you give a shit that it like
That he
could
ever
Robert
made it
Downey
out?
Jr. like pull off that performance? Like, would you care? Would anybody care?
like would
'Cause
you
I
care?
sure as shit wouldn't.
Like, would you care if he ever even made it out of the stupid fucking cave?
I'd want him to die so they couldn't make another movie. Just like, there's no way you're doing a 4th. Now, if I can get up over here without getting pumped full of holes.
Right here's fine too. You know. On Jason apparently. That's why. You can be mad at me. I don't care.
Take it so personal. Just trying to murder, and she's vibing on it.
Yeah. So like,
You're not the one killing, I am.
like you're making an extremely valid point in terms of like the whole Assassin's Creed deal, because like it took forever. That's why I thought, okay, they're really gonna expand on this whole Desmond thing and take it to the future, or they were gonna kill him off and just be like, whatever, we need to wheel in the next dude. And then, or they could have combined both ideas, wheeled the next guy in, and Desmond's leading the project, being like, you're a part of ancient bloodline, we gotta go to Valhalla because you have more info we need. But it's a different person.
Yeah.
It's not the same like dude in the same bloodline running the same thing talking about oranges.
That was the idea about the Adamus and reliving your ancestors' lives
Open the gate already.
was a great concept, but you did not need it to focus around one person necessarily.
Right.
You could have done like well, I'll just use the Marvel movies as a reference. You could have had 3 people that this was happening to and bring them together in a game and have a 3-person co-op story campaign that merges all the stories.
All the storylines together.
If you wanted to keep like this thing going.
You could have done it too. Like, what was that other game where... Like Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5. They had 3 different storylines that you could swap and play through between. They could have done the same thing for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's been like, here's 3 different people, and we made 3 different games, and now they're all in this one game. Like, go nuts.
I didn't realize that GTA 5 had 3 storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
I never played it. I lost all interest after 4.
Yeah.
All interest.
I think I picked up 5 or 4 or whatever it was, but I've seen enough videos on like Easter eggs and stuff like that. That's still something I really like to watch videos of, or like random Easter eggs in games that I don't ever want to play. And GTA is usually pretty big on putting a lot of nods to other franchises like Mario, Sonic, and stuff like that.
Nice.
So that's how I know a little bit about it. But yeah, they have a couple different storylines and stuff in there, and they could have done the same thing with Assassin's Creed.
Do you think I have a skill point to spend?
I have no idea. Like, I'm not following this
It was like the biggest fucking banner in history. Trying to...
There we go. Oh, yeah. I haven't played on my PlayStation in so long that I forgot the PlayStation controller has a fucking touchpad on it.
Yep. That took me a while to figure out on my own. The menu system was probably the biggest thing to figure out, because I was like just going in there looking around. And, like, you have to navigate it with the goddamn touchpad. And it's like, oh, this thing's a touchpad.
You know what?
Sorry, I don't have a PlayStation.
You know what took me forever to figure out?
Do tell.
So Disgaea 1 and 2 was ported over for the PSP, and they had the little scan discs and stuff, and you could play it again on the PSP, the old handheld PlayStation.
Okay.
Well, then the PS Vita came out, and I never bought a PS Vita for the longest time, because I'm like, I don't want another PlayStation, whatever.
Sure.
They brought over Disgaea 3 and put it on the PS Vita, so I went out, I spent like $50, I think, and bought a used Vita, and went and played it. Knowing nothing about it outside of the fact that the screen is touchscreen, and I'm playing through 3, and every once in a while, like, my screen camera will change. I'll open up a wrong menu, and I'm just like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the shit is happening?
Okay.
The back of the Vita is a touchscreen.
What?
Yeah, the back of it is, so like, if you hold your hands in, because they have the little indents on the side of the Vita, and so if you hold your hand like this, like you would like a controller, you don't touch them. But when I play on handhelds, I always put my hand out to provide support, because I'm, you know, using Switch and whatever else.
Yeah.
And so
sure.
I'm like, I put my hand on the back. Well, apparently, any time that I would move my fingers or lift them up or tap the back of the control or the Vita, it would open up a menu or switch my camera or like move one of my characters or something. And I'm like it took me forever. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I went in through the settings trying to figure it out and everything, and there's an option in there, turn off back touchpad. I was like, what? The back of the Vita, as well as the screen itself, is all touchpad. I'm like, dude, this is...
That blows my mind.
I'm like, this is wild. I thought that said take a shit. I was just like, get that ability. Get that ability right. I want you just shitting.
Deacon just groaning in the bushes.
I want you just shitting, like, before every fight. Shitting after a fight. You just get finished murdering a camp, and then you run off to the bush and just shit your brains out.
I can also hear, like, well, probably not. But like if we get a ton of views on this, like there might be that one person that's just like, "How come you're not using focus to shoot?" I don't know how, and I don't care.
I don't know how. I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't use focus at all for Horizon Zero Dawn. Didn't need it. Don't want to use it. And
right.
I'm probably going to do the same thing with this game. Sorry. If that bugs you, like, I am really sorry.
Well, that's the thing, is you went directly from like Horizon Zero Dawn to this,
Yep.
and then you interswap between them, because I think you, what was it? You had told me that you would take a break every once in a while and go work on this a little bit, and then come back and go do whatever. Like when you felt the itch to like grind out or something like that, you'd play it a little bit or whatever.
Yeah, like I was trying to get familiar with this a while ago, and it just I did, and then I didn't do anything with it. Like I went and cleared out like some nests or something. It was something not really relevant to the story, and then like I put it down for like 3 weeks.
All right, now that I'm
Just
warmed
like-
up, I'm gonna go do something else. And
Yeah,
never
now
come
that I'm
back to
warmed
it.
up, now I'm not going to play the game at all. It's just like, because, well, I mean, that was right around the time, too, where we started recording a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got released like back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
For us.
It was it was mainly editing, I think, that took me away from this game. Because, like, I didn't want to take away my own, like, offline game playing,
Right.
which was Horizon and playing with you guys, playing, like, Apex or Sea of Thieves. So I Days Gone was unfortunately the first thing to go. It was like I've got like 6 different games I want to edit, so I just threw myself into that, and I was like, I'll come back to this, whenever.
Well, the good part is right now our list is on, I think, on the semi-smaller side, because we had like 2 or 3 weekends where we did just a ton of I should say our list of things to record is on the smaller side.
Or that we have recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't have anything super pending right now where we're like, we need to set aside a weekend and we need to get time behind screen and play these and do that and whatever else.
No, we were thinking of what to record for Halloween, and we had 2 games in mind, and then Metroid Dread also came out too.
And we're like, nope.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, we'll do a little bit of recording for Days Gone. We'll do a little bit. We've got Sword of the Necromancer coming out.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up that edit, and then we were like, let's do Metroid Dread for October. So,
Well, I think in terms of like the free time that you had and stuff like that, and Days Gone being put on the back burner, was the fact that you and I like got together a couple times in a month and we did like 10 plus hours a day on like on recording stuff, and we just did it because like I said, everything was like released back to back for us, like right away. Stuff on Switch, stuff on computer, stuff here, stuff there, and like we're just like, all right, let's just get together and just put out like 28 hours worth of content. We'll be fine.
Can I do a full disclosure from our last recording session? Sitting here in your home playing this game, it's all I can do to not be like, hey, do you want to like blow this off and like play Ninja Jaja Marikun? It's just that was oh fuck, nailed it. No, that was like the jewel that we didn't know we were gonna find from our last recording session. We just Tim picked a random game on NES
pronounce.
Online on the Switch, and it's become a treasure to me.
Yeah, I guess we could do some more of that. You want to shelf Days Gone for the next 6 to 8 months? And just play Ninja
like we're here, we're doing it. We're not shelving this. I'll be editing this and be like, hey, do you want to go over and play Ninja Jaja American? Don't feel like editing anymore. How much editing have you done? 6 to 8 minutes.
6 to 8 minutes. It's tired.
Which is a lot. In metric time.
Metric time.
Uh,
I don't want to start that again.
no, no. Want to see our rant on metric time? Go watch. Please watch our Walking Simulator 2020.
I was gonna say running the game.
Yeah, running the game. It's not running the game. It's literally called Walking Simulator.
I know, but still.
Sneak, sneak, sneak,
Walking
sneak, 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 sneak.
simulator.
Get the high ground.
Fuck you, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Fuck you, Anakin. I have the high ground.
So, like, speaking of Nordic stuff, at some point, maybe, since Days Gone is kind of a slower project, maybe when we're done with that, I'll go pick up, the newest God of War and just hand that off to you.
Oh God,
Because I think that's only on PlayStation, isn't it?
I'm kind of waiting to see if they'll port that, because I would love to play that after. Oh,
Like he was waiting for someone.
Did you just steal your bike?
no, he's got a bike of his own. Fuck. All right, where's my bike? No, I need some time too to like forget about that game too, because I watched Jacksepticeye's entire, like I watched just one video. Like I was cooking and cleaning, and I was like, I'm just gonna put him on. I picked a random game. It was God of War 4, and I have zero interest in the God of War games. Like, so I was like, I'll just listen to it. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Well, then I proceeded to watch his entire playthrough of it.
Isn't that like 18 hours or something like that?
Just had to have been.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh shit. Yeah, his. First of all, he's a great streamer. I loved watching him play a game series that I had no interest in. But like the direction that they went with God of War 4, it's kind of like if you didn't like the Resident Evil games, but then played Resident Evil 4. It's a completely different style.
Yeah.
And you might like it.
Well, they really went away from like the hack and slash.
Yeah. They just did something different. They went the over the shoulder. The game is beautiful. It's all one camera shot. I am all over the place here.
God, I don't even know how you're doing as well as you are.
This is really difficult to like try and learn this combat system. Get the fuck out of my way.
Fucking ran him over.
I'm tempted to just like run him off the road if I even can, but it doesn't seem like it's letting me.
I was gonna say, it seems like when you get close enough, he
just gets like, he's like, you're not fam, using nitrous. Fast and Furious 10 zombie apocalypse.
It's bound to happen.
Vin Diesel would be on board.
He would be.
Come on. Do I have any shots left?
Am I supposed to just follow him somewhere?
No, I'm supposed to like damage his bike enough and.
Oh man.
Like the shooting takes for fucking ever. Just gonna
we went
keep
from
running
one
into
shopping
him.
list to another.
Going across the world, chasing this guy. Ambush the can't. Wait, what?
What?
Oh shit!
That is a machine gun.
Fuck
Now
you!
they're dead.
I have the high ground.
Yep, there you go. Hit him. Hit him. Damn it.
Oh, I got ahead of him.
Damn it. Damn it.
Good thing that didn't have solid mass.
I was like, how did that not stop you dead in your tracks?
Ghost bush.
Boom!
Ow.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. That definitely did some stuff.
Ow.
Ooh.
Can't get me. Can't get me. God damn it. How come you have infinite bullets? Whee!
Oh, I
shit.
thought that was a log. I was like, oh no.
Dude, me and my bike are about to die.
I got you, son of a bitch!
Did you?
You just bail?
Yeah, he just bailed off his bike, it looks like.
Did I win?
Hey, Roach, how's it going, buddy? See? Told you I wasn't gonna kill you.
Oh, I won.
Apparently you won. Apparently he hurt himself.
I had a like my bike was a black cloud and I had a sliver of health left.
That's not what Tucker says. I guess when Leon and Alvarez took off with the camp's drugs, they forgot to cut you in. Is that about it? Deke, no. No. Clue me in on what you're thinking, man. I want to understand. You took what was left while the old woman wasn't looking? Oh, Deke, I got nothing on me, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some healing on.
Pull the sledgehammer out, just like, well, looks like he took the thing.
I told you I wasn't gonna kill you. I lied.
I'm like, I am, however, gonna use a sledgehammer on your ankle.
Yeah.
Hey, Tuck, I got him.
You want to keep your knees?
Heard what you did to Leon, okay?
4%.
Oh my god.
Did he have my drugs?
I like how you could just like duct tape some metal cans to the side of your
yeah.
bike and it just works.
Alex will totally verify that that's the thing. You could just do that.
Yeah, you can just do that. Just like, I have some like leftover aluminum and mercury in my pocket. Can I just make a
Gonna
motorcycle out
smelt
of
this and duct tape this here and
it? Yeah, my light's fixed.
Just trying to
out of gas.
cheer her up. She mentioned having one.
Damn. Oh. Sorry. I moved.
Laura was upset. She's still kind of
She's
upset.
concerned. My leg was asleep.
Doing me a concern.
I have another confession to make.
Uh-oh.
It's really hard to drive, like, because all these cars are lootable.
Mm-hmm.
Every hood, every trunk. It's really hard to drive by them.
Oh, because you never know what's going to be in the trunk of them?
Well, like, yeah, because, like, that's me, like, explore everything, look at everything, collect everything. It's just, yeah, it's, I need to know. So, like, in my practice session, I was just looting all the cars. And so, like, I'm not gonna, like, when we're recording, I'm not gonna subject you to that, but
I'm
just want you to know the pain I'm going through. All right, pause here and we'll do another one.
Yeah, I say so.
Okay,
That was good. We'll catch you in a bit.
bye.
Bye.